Good morning and welcome back to the Fire Burns Within channel. Time for a weekly album review roundup. This is episode 19, I believe, of doing these weekly roundups. I was supposed to actually do this yesterday, but I was too excited to listen to the new Stratovarius album. So I just spent all day yesterday listening to that and done my review in the middle of it as well. So didn't have time to record this one, but it's a bright Saturday morning now, so time to quickly record this one. How many albums? I listened to quite a few albums last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 albums. It's hard to divide your attention with 9 albums, that's for sure. I mean, I'm not saying I've given these like meticulous time listening. Who has that much time? But I've at least got 1 or 2 listens in of most of them. Some of them a couple of more listens. And that's it. So I'm just going to quickly run through them. Starting with the lowest ranked. The lowest ranked is a band called Hagan or Hagan. I'm not sure how you want to pronounce that. The album is called Code 9021. They're from Japan. They play sort of shreddy power metal in the Dragon Force style a little bit. A female singer. She's very good actually. The only thing is the songs are a little bit hit and miss. Sometimes they're very chaotic. It's sort of hard to listen to, and the sounds are coming at you from here, there and everywhere, and it all gets a bit much. But it's a decent album when it's got its good songs. So 7 out of 10 for Hagan. Next one is also from Japan. The band is called The Uncrowned. The album is called Witness. This one is a slightly more relaxed affair. It's not as chaotic. It's still pretty good. The instrumentation is good. A little bit proggy here and there. A little bit light here and there. So I would have preferred a little bit more oomph. But the band has quality. So 7.5 out of 10. And from here on in, I like the albums a lot, you know, to varying degrees. Next one is Edenbridge and Shangri-La. I've been an Edenbridge fan for a long time. I've seen them live a couple of times as well. They're quality band, Edenbridge. If you like female-fronted symphonic metal, then Edenbridge is at the top tier in my opinion anyway. And Shangri-La is just another great record from them. I need to spend a little bit more time with it as usual, but there's just so many releases that I need to get through sometimes. I'm just addicted to checking it out. And then like I've said many times, when I catch on to one of my favorites, then it's like I play it to death until I'm sick of it, and then everything else gets left behind and then forgotten and this and that. It's just too much. But I love Edenbridge. 8 out of 10 for Edenbridge is Shangri-La. Next one is a new band called Genevara. The album is called We Belong to the Stars. It's a new project from Frontier's new band. I don't know too much about them. All I know is this is an excellent debut. The vocalist is very good. The songs are really good. It's just typical, cool, melodic, heavy metal / hard rock, but always with melodies at the forefront. Again, a very good solid 8 out of 10 for Genevara. Next one is an old band. It's House of Lords. Saints and Sinners. House of Lords have been going a long time. Probably close to 30 years, I'd say. Early 90s, I think they started. They're a quality band. I love James Christian's vocals. He's very like unique. You could tell it's him straight away with his vocal tone. This one is a very good album, actually. This one is probably one of their best recent albums. Especially the sort of new, well, it's like going back to their roots keyboard sound. There used to be quite a lot of keyboards, and then they went away from keyboards. Now the keyboards are back. A lot of 70s sounding keyboards, you know, lovely, warm, fuzzy keyboardy sounds. And the songs are really good as well. I need to play this again, like I said. A lot of these albums, you just need to immerse yourself in them, but the time is short. But on the couple of listens that I did have, I really enjoyed House of Lords, so it's another 8 out of 10. Next one is an unknown band. This band is a technical death metal band, very much in the vein of Death and Chuck Schuldiner. The band is called Miscreants, and the album is called Convergence. Their riff style is very close to Chuck. I wish the production was better, and I wish the vocalist was a little bit better. He tries to sound like Chuck, but he sounds too muffled and distant. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm not complaining too much because the music is so good. But just a minor thought to take from this album is that these parts could have been a little bit better. But musically speaking, it's a very good album. If you like death, if you like melodies, melodic, technical death metal, then definitely check out Miscreants. I give it an 8 out of 10. 3 albums to mention. I love all these 3. One of them I've reviewed. The first one is Terra Atlantica, Beyond the Borders. Terra Atlantica is a German power metal band. Very much in the style of, say, old Gamma Ray. I can hear old Gamma Ray in their sound. And I can hear sort of a little bit of Running Wild, but they've got their own fantasy style. They've got pirates, they got all sorts of slightly futuristic themes going on as well. I mean, in their previous album, they had this sort of what do you call it, style, you know, the steampunk style. I don't know if they've continued it a little bit here, but it's maybe got more pirate than steampunk. But I love this album anyway. I've played it twice. It's an awesome album. It's just a joy to listen to. It's fun to listen to. So 8.5 out of 10 for power metal heads, Terra Atlantica. 2 albums to mention. One I've already reviewed on the channel. It's Fans of the Dark and Suburbia. Go watch that review if you haven't already. I love Fans of the Dark. They're just awesome. They sound fairly unique in the melodic rock field. Not exactly like all the others. It's just an awesome band. There's nothing else to say about it. And this is an awesome follow-up to a great debut. So that's it. And finally, the joint. Actually, I gave Fans of the Dark 9 out of 10, which is I thought was going to be the album of the week, but it's not quite the album of the week. There's a joint album of the week this week, and the band is unheralded, pretty much unknown. They're called Sumalands, or I'm not sure if you pronounce it Summerlands, but I say Sumalands because there's no double M, it's single M. And the album is called Dream Killer. Sumalands are sort of like a traditional melodic heavy metal band with a great singer. The singer is what makes this album. His melodic vocals are just perfect. I mean, the songwriting is excellent. If you like sort of, I don't know, it's sort of US style heavy metal, but it's also got some sort of slight Europeanisms. Not too much, but it's just sort of like, well, more like the new wave of British heavy metal style, rather than, say, European power metal. But it's just excellent songwriting. I mean, the songs are really catchy. You know, this unheralded band is writing as good as songs as Iron Maiden. I know it's going to sound like, what does this guy know, comparing these guys to Maiden? But these guys are just great songwriters. They know how to weave great melodies into the vocals, great riffs. The production is workmanlike, but it's solid. It's good. I mean, you know, it's not like shiny, brand newish sounding. It's sort of slightly retro vibe going on, but it still sounds good. But definitely check out Sumalands and Dream Killer. It's my joint album of the week. Okay, I'm gonna go listen to the Stratovarius some more. Okay, stay tuned.